And we are set for another singles match here tonight. Brooklyn's own Donnie Johnson in the house.
Well, I'll tell you what, Chris, you want to talk about two kids trying to earn their spots, earn their stripes in this company. You got a young go-getter like Donnie Johnson coming to the ring. His opponent tonight, CK Kross, both kids 21 years of age with all the potential in the world. This one's bound to heat up.
Donnie Johnson, a homecoming of all sorts here tonight. Seems very happy to be here in Brooklyn, and it looks like he's got something to say to his hometown fans. Let's listen in. What?
That's funny.
My God.
That's fantastic. Messing with these people, getting under their skin. I love it.
This is certainly shocking to me. Donnie Johnson, a total change of heart.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's great. But right now, to introduce his opponent, here's Ian.
And here he comes direct from the Crossroads, CK Kross. And as you pointed out earlier, both competitors 21 years of age. And I hope CK Kross shuts up that loudmouth punk Donnie Johnson after what he did.
I don't think that's going to happen. I think after this one, CK Kross is going to look like nothing but cannon fodder.
And here we go, CK Kross, Donnie Johnson, one-on-one here tonight.
I'll tell you what, you want to talk about history with these two. Trained together. Donnie Johnson a couple months more experience, but both men training together in New Jersey. Now taking it up one step further and coming to Championship Wrestling from New York. Absolutely,
and Donnie Johnson, a little background for you. He learned from some of the best on the independent scene and beyond. One of the men you're going to see later on tonight in the main event, a champion from all different promotions, Mr. 2000 on the Jersey Shore, Danny Inferno, a huge influence on the career of Donnie Johnson, and as you'll see later on, Danny Inferno, an incredible competitor in the ring, one of the most underrated talents I have ever seen, and he has a large helping in the training of Donnie Johnson, and there you see right there, CK Kross, first man down on the mat, and as much as I disagree with what Donnie Johnson said earlier, Kross being down on the mat is not exactly surprising to me because Donnie Johnson has learned from some of the best.
Some of the best, and some of the best that you're only going to see in Championship Wrestling from New York. Like you said, Danny Inferno, Mr. Personality, Nick Nice, Judas Young, all these guys helping mold this career, but don't get me wrong, it doesn't take away from this CK Kross kid. But I just got to tell you, the size difference, all that kind of stuff, it all kind of favors Donnie Johnson.
Absolutely, you don't want to take anything away from CK Kross. Another true, undiscovered, raw talent, a man who was trained in part by pretty boy Larry Sharp at the Monster Factory, a place that's produced greats like Bam Bam Bigelow, among others. And CK Kross just popping Donnie Johnson right there. And Donnie Johnson sent right back to the mat. Turnabout fair play in the mind of CK Kross. There you see Donnie Johnson slow to his feet. A methodical approach to this matchup. Donnie Johnson turning on his hometown fans. He grew up here in Brooklyn, New York, and he comes back and he talks about the Dodgers and Manny Ramirez. Well, let me tell you something, Donnie Johnson. The closest you'll get to LA is a postcard, because I don't think Donnie Johnson has the gall. I don't think he has the talent and ability of a CK Kross, because I think Donnie Johnson, all he's worried about is the partying and the funny games with the fans. Donnie Johnson has his mind focused elsewhere, and we saw what happened to Dave Greco and Red Hot Russ. We saw what happened to Nick Nice earlier. Both teams, both men, absolutely focusing on the crowd and paying for it. But there you see Donnie Johnson.
Know what? It's not about what we saw earlier. It's about what we're seeing right now in that ring. CK Kross, a little methodical, pulling out some tricks. Big back body drop on Donnie Johnson.
And that is impressive right there to get a man of Donnie Johnson's size up and over with relative ease. CK Kross showing that he's got some power in there. And there you see Donnie Johnson, oh, and taking out the leg. And there you see the veteran teachings rubbing off on Donnie Johnson, an incredible competitor in the ring. I was saying earlier that maybe the crowd's getting to Donnie Johnson, but it looks so far, maybe I was wrong. Maybe Donnie Johnson.
He almost disconnected CK Kross's knee, just tearing at his joint and at the socket. Kross needs to be careful.
Absolutely. Maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe Donnie Johnson is playing to the crowd right now. Maybe Donnie Johnson has the crowd fooled. Maybe he has CK Kross fooled. Maybe CK Kross thinks Donnie Johnson is focusing on them, when in all actuality, he's playing possum. And there you see it right there, taking out the leg of CK Kross, and now going right to, oh, Kross, small package, almost got him.
Kross almost got him, but with that leg, it's hard to hook a small package like that. And smart move, right back to the leg, and oh, that's a lot of weight, and he certainly must be feeling that one.
Donnie Johnson going right to the leg. You have to applaud that strategy. Donnie Johnson now playing to the crowd again. See, this is what I don't agree with. This is not, he's got talent and ability. I'll give him that.
And he's got a beautiful waistline that he's letting all the fans in Brooklyn see. That right there, that little swivel was worth the price of admission alone.
I don't know what match you're watching, I don't know what screen you're watching, but that little swivel, as you called it, was nothing, there's nothing pretty about it. Donnie Johnson, before he should be swiveling, he should be worrying about this matchup.
He is worried about it because, as you can see, obviously, he's got a perfectly applied figure 4 leg lock, the likes of which are Ric Flair used. Now see, you jinxed him! You jinxed him, Sokol.
I don't think I jinxed him. I think CK Kross, again, displaying his power and just turning it right over. Donnie Johnson smartly getting to the ropes. Maybe I'm coming down a little too hard on Donnie Johnson, but the way he was talking to these fans, you know, he's not exactly endearing himself to me or these people. I'm trying to be impartial here, but Donnie Johnson just comes off like a brash, cocky, you-know-what. I'm not going to say it here, it's a family show, but that's just how Donnie Johnson came off to me.
That may be how he came off to you, but now he's getting some jabs to the face. He's got to watch the quickness of CK Kross.
And Kross takes him down, but he's got that one bad leg, and you can see him favoring it. Back elbow, he can't really follow up that well. Hanging onto the rope, and now he's down. The minute he left those ropes, the leg gave out, and there you see it. It's certainly hurting him.
For the crossover, his finishing move, a DDT of sorts. He's going up. Sunset flip. Johnson rolls through. What's he hooking up the Texas Cloverleaf? He's got him. He walked right over him.
Impressive display of power by Donnie Johnson. He's locking in a Texas Cloverleaf. And with that bad leg, there you see it. Tap, 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 tap. Donnie Johnson. Tap it out to get. Let him get off the hold. Come on. There you see Donnie Johnson. You know what? I'll eat what I said before. Donnie Johnson may have all the right tools. I don't agree with his attitude. I don't agree with what he said earlier. But Donnie Johnson has the tools to be a future legend in the making right now. And he showed that here tonight. Donnie Johnson, I see bright things on the future. He can keep his head on straight. Impressive win here at the CWNY debut show.